Hi guys, a new context starting July 1st, ending July 31st for everybody who shares my post on Facebook. It's counted like one entry, so you can win one of 3 20-minute readings with me. Also, you have 2 specials. One is like 2-question offer for $45, and also relationship or ex or on and off relationship spread for $50. So you can book them via my website www.cattarot.ca. Thank you. Hi Aquarians, welcome to your bi-weeklies. This is from July 1st to July 15th. Just a quick, basically, well, information, I would say. When you guys are looking your Taroscopes, like look for your sun, which is kind of really important. This is pretty much the basic personality, who you really are. But your ascendant is like the message and the lesson you want to accomplish in this life. So look into that, and for that you need to know, for ascendant, you need to know the time and the place of your birth. And there are like many websites, just like get your natal chart calculations is going to give you ascendant, Venus, Mars, everything. And I did put my suggestion, I don't even know which one it was, one of those sites where you can calculate this for free. And also check your Venus site, like where is your Venus, because this kind of like sends off the vibes, your vibes to the other person. However, if you're cross-watching, definitely check that other person's Mars, because Mars is really telling you how they get attracted. So a person can be Capricorn with Venus in Capricorn, you would think that they are like highly uptight, and wow, their Venus is like Aquarius, and they would be attracted to you guys Aquarians, like crazy little eccentric kind of creatures, right? So also Venus sign goes like just 2 signs left and 2 signs right. So Aquarius can be Capricorn and Sagittarius, can be of course Aquarius, it could be Pisces and Aries, and that's it. So I have shuffled the cards, so let's see where we are. Just 2 weeks. So we have chemistry, good start. Romantic feelings. Oh, what do we have on the bottom? Whoa, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Well, this is music to our ears. And 4 of Pentacles means squandering resources somehow. Okay, so why is this not properly placed? Okay, is this better? Hopefully it will be better. So, what is next? Heart-to-heart conversations, deception. Hey, it is in the past. It's all cool. Then, true love, retreat, past life relationship, forgiving and learning, healing family issues, and honeymoon. Wow, whole bunch of different things over here, guys, but like, I mean, they don't know how difficult it is to be Aquarius, right? So let's see now, when we get more information, what this really adds up to it. So past, there was some kind of deception. Somebody came running into our life, and maybe it wasn't kind of as is. Kind of, it says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So Knights are generally enthusiastic people. It could be somebody that we kind of like really felt like alive, but it was the persona, right? You see how they're actually wearing a mask. Well, personality actually exactly means mask. It is what we show to the other people until you get to know them. And see, it was some kind of relationship. Something possibly from somebody from the past. Judgment is like something old being brought to the surface to be dealt with and to move on. But we have been deceived in the process. So, heart-to-heart conversation was the best possible choice to do, or we are planning on doing this. It says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. But then we have like this 10 of Wands. So 10 is generally always moving from one phase to another, and we can see a kitty here basically having too many kind of wands. So it could be like one of those, you know, a straw that broke camel's back. So this can be feeling a little bit overburdened, or maybe even not seeing why to have a conversation with someone. So here is the moon. There's some kind of secrets over here happening, and possible deception, and going to be cutting that kind of off. King of Swords is like literally taking our cool hat and saying, look, I really have to figure out how this really works. And it is kind of saying to ourselves, look, somebody is really not being honest to us, and how would I be able to trust this person? And then, like, I mean, try to resolve it. This can be even more resonating with people who possibly are involved with Pisces, because this card can also mean that as well. So where are we starting from? Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here, and then we have 6 of Cups. Again, something from the past. Again, maybe romanticizing the past. Again, not really focusing here and now. And Queen of Pentacles is a flavor of wife. It's a flavor of domestic life. Maybe it's not something that we really want at this time. Like when 6 of Wands shows up in reverse situation, it's in the upright is the winning and kind of like feeling really important. It's kind of a dating energy, but when it's reversed, somebody needs to be admired and accepted. It could be that there is like still chemistry from somebody who is going to pick from the past, somebody who will maybe wake up a feeling that we want to domesticate ourselves with them. Queen of Pentacles also, it could mean finding who we really are. It's generally talking about somebody who is very, very resourceful, and it could be male or female, but somebody who is like very pragmatic, very down to earth. Kind of like perfect for the summer for those of us in the northern hemisphere. It's like we are talking here barbecues, we are talking, you know, let's go for a walk in a park, in a forest, kind of like really grounded exercises. But at the same time, that someone could really need to be admired. So keep that in mind. So what do we have here? See that chemistry is also becoming romantic. And it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then we have like the 4 of Cups. It could have been, and again, like we had a 6 of Cups, we had a 4 of Cups reversed. This can be like somebody possibly being a little bit depressed. Possibly there is a disappointment over something, and kind of like wondering if this is the best opportunity. You see, like there is like certain loneliness about the issue and about the situation. And there is like 8 of Wands reverse. Well, 8 of Wands is always talking about the communication. In the upper situation, I always see that as something that is moving swiftly, and here is a stagnation. So like we have the triple stagnation over something. So again, I guess to translate this is like it was something that was like, whoa, like combustive, and so combustive that we kind of like saw our home with this person, but then things kind of like possible didn't develop. Of course, I would love to hear your story as well, because I need to, and I feel like I've communicated best when you guys talk, and I love you, Aquarians. You're my people and you tell me everything. So now this is what is crowning us. Look, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So guys, it is time to manifest. The Magician is manifestation, but this is the first phase. This is not exactly being like, you know, in a French kiss with someone else. This is literally kind of like discussing with ourselves what we need. Magician is telling us that we actually already have. We've been through karmic stage and we are repairing something. Shedding of anxiety. We still maybe have some sleepless nights. Maybe we still have issues with thinking about someone. Maybe somebody's still lingering, but it's reversed. And so it's 1 to 9 energy, and it looks like it's going to be lessening. Again, we have King of Chalices here, so that's, I guess, a true love card. Again, King of Chalices, it's not Knight of Chalices. Knight of Chalices is like that knight in the shining armor. They come and sing you a song, and the next morning they're not there. But this King of Chalices is somebody who really listens to us, who cares about us. And so it's emotional component, very emotional component about it. Now this is also could be a Pisces as well, and more important, if somebody already is in love with somebody, that kind of like is reinforcing it over here. So, but it definitely, it describes feeling overwhelmed with feelings, which kind of is not typical for us Aquarians. So going from this anxiety to kind of like feeling accepted, and that's kind of like what it basically is, the definition of a true love. So now this is interesting, because I told you nights are kind of like transitory, right, and transient. And so how we feel, past life relationship, you have known each other before, and so it looks like karmically we are tying up loose ends. Knight of Swords, no fear. And I think we had this in exactly the same position, either in the monthly readings or in the last bi-weeklies. And I think it was in last bi-weeklies, same place, same situation. Look, it's saying move forward, keep moving forward, stretch your wings and fly. It is time to lift off, moving on to the next energy. So there you go, King of Pentacles. So what the heck is going on? Like King of Swords, King of Chalices, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So now Queen of Pentacles with upright, this is like reverse. So this is saying whoever was the past life relationship, whoever was that brought us some issues, that means we had some karmic residue that we need to fix, and this person actually brought it, and for us to fix it. So maybe if you were introspective, and this could mean those secrets had to come up, and that's why there's anxiety, and this is why this judgment is here. Every category has the flavor. It is time to let go and move forward. Knave of Wands is passion. Like, okay, so now spend time with ourselves, dedicate to our own interests, to activities, hobbies, and it is time to move forward, right? Because look, he's looking in the past, and this kind of like moving away from the past, and this is going forward. So near future is, we feel a bit exhausted. It's a retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And then it's coupled with Knight of Pentacles reversed, which is a test of some kind, right? And but we kind of like already been through 3/4 of that test, and we are kind of at this time retreating into figuring out where do we go from there. So there you go. This is the card of the crossroads, and we are not going to stay in this state very long, because Seven of Pentacles reversed talks about, okay, like I'm getting impatient. I kind of like know what doesn't work out and how to make the tree grow and how not to make it grow. So there you go. It's moving to the next phase. Really good card. Like when you see the world, it's okay. So you can again breathe with full lungs, and this is pretty much just building on my last reading. It is time for the next phase, guys, and this is a good phase. This is like where we are moving forward with. That will be us over here. Bird is ready to fly. We are free. We are the air, right? So that's why this is kind of showing that way. So now this is the environment. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And this is kind of like a victory with this kind of like flavored with defeat. Sort of, yeah, it was like some events that happened were surprising and we moved on. So it's actually as simple as that. We just have to release the past. And I think we are already there. We are getting there. And this is obviously their swords. Intellectually, we are accepting this. We are maybe still not there yet, but very close, because this is crossing this bridge over troubled waters. And this is just the missing puzzle. We looks like heal the pain, but we have to accept that things happen for a reason and that we are moving to the next phase, right? So again, we have forgiving and learning, and we have healing family issues. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So how much of the issues that we had with these previous events were connected to our childhood? Because sometimes the original issue is created like a long time ago, and we kind of play it out throughout our life because that's our karma. You see, we are actually finally getting in balance. We are learning what works, what doesn't work. How do we go forward and understand that this is like ebb and flow of life. It's perpetuate kind of movement. See, stabilizing. We are getting like strong on our feet, the emperor in control, and to some extent maybe running even away from our problems. So I guess we cannot attack everything at once. So here we have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, but then we have the temperance reversed. So when temperance is reversed, and even the honeymoon card, I'm not crazy about, because it says about unrealistic love. Honeymoon is like about looking at things, well, hoping for the best. Nothing wrong about hoping for the best, but honeymoon says you live kind of like your life with rose-colored glasses. Like you might kind of like wake up one day and just like be shocked, right? Because it's really not what it is, right? So this is basically why probably temperance is reversed, because this is telling us that we're a little bit out of balance. Maybe we have unrealistic expectations, but we kind of have been left out in the cold, and we kind of like feel that possibly karma needs to kind of like make up to us. So this is kind of like getting out of cold and getting out and healing something that looks like it was involvement of one extra person. Okay, so I'm just going to clarify a few things here, guys, but this is just a transformation again happening for us, really all good. And again, spend time with friends. Friends will help you. Look, friends will maybe we are going to meet somebody through friends. There is this like knight in the shining armor. So I think somebody is coming in our life. I really do. It could be a person in a water sign, but in any case, they're going to have lots of qualities of those signs that will be caring and listening. Okay. So that came over here on the moon. So there is kind of some deception, and maybe the burden that we had, the heart-to-heart conversation, was about that extra person that was involved. There is somebody else who is generally a rival. So what else I want to... Okay, so what is this next phase we are here for Aquarians? What is the next phase? Where is the Aquarians? What's happening for the Aquarians? So this was like one of the easiest readings, because retreat from issues of the three-party, from somebody who was not faithful to us, from secrets that we found out. Somebody was playing house and the house burned down. So looks like some of us are leaving like a whole bunch of issues behind. This is all good. Like, I mean, this is equivalent of a tarot card in this deck. So who is this King of Chalices? Please tell me a little bit about this King of Chalices for Aquarians. Who is this King of Chalices? This one wants to come out. Again, this is a three-party, but somebody, maybe this actually could be the person from the past who basically was in this three kind of situation, but maybe is freed, and that's maybe why we have anxiety. Is this the true love or not? Give me a little bit more information about this King of Chalices. Could it be somebody completely new? Yeah, that's some kind of pride, or could be like somebody who has issues with self-esteem or body image. And it could be somebody that we want to be intimate with, but somebody who will feel extremely comfortable with. So what else I want to clarify? This is clear. Okay, I want to see this. What is with this kind of outcomes within these 2 weeks? What is with this Three of Swords reversed for Aquarius. Three of Swords reversed. Three of Swords reversed. Yeah, you see, the rose is dropped. The letter is here. The ship is sailing out. Kind of like sights. It's still reminiscing about the past, which we kind of seen here. It's still kind of having a little flavor about it, but most of it is kind of like washed out. So what is this temperance reversed? What is this temperance reversed? Temperance reversed. Merchant again reversed. This is almost the same thing. Something is out of balance. Something needs to be renegotiated. And melancholy again. So this is still a lingering feeling about that. But okay, so moving forward, what is in the cards for Aquarians moving forward? So we need to work on forgiving and learning, and forgiving ourselves as well, and not feeling hard of us, not feeling resentful. It's just like, okay, it happened, and let's move forward. Let's look for my happiness, because as long as I'm in the situation, I'm not able to look for my happiness. It's kind of either or situation. So there you go. It's going to be lots of thinking. We are good at that, right? What else is this moving forward? It's going to be some surprise, both positive and negative, because it came in the middle. And it could be kind of some financial good news as well. Yeah, things will start moving on. This is such a great card. It's kind of like things appear out of nowhere and giving us direction, and we know that we are on the right path. It's kind of confirmation that everything we've been through was kind of worthwhile. It was not in vain. So Aquarians, it's cleaning the slate, I think, and we need to clean the stuff and let somebody else in. And I think this is what is going to start shifting big times in this period. So guys, for your private reading, please contact me directly via my website, cattarot.ca, and please comment. I really want to see your take on it. And yeah, join Facebook, and sharing posts is going to kind of like be the monthlies. And also, lastly, please like, and I love you. All the best.